Driver of the vehicle, put your hands out the window, open the door from the outside, get out with your hands up. No sudden movements.
Hands up in the air, now!
Drop the weapon.
God damn it.
Welcome to yet another episode of Cops in the LSPDFR Matrix. Today we join Officer Bedford of the Blaine County or Alameda County Sheriff's Department. And as we notice that Officer Bedford or Supervisor Bedford of Blaine County or Alameda County has an extra stripe he is supporting. He has recently been promoted to Sergeant of the Sheriff's and of the Sheriff's Department up here, and still retaining his supervisory capacity. I don't know why the hell I just said it that way, but I'm not going to question it. I'm going to go ahead and real quick take a look at some court cases, and we have a few of them pending, of course, but the ones that have been resolved is Kyla Sophia, driving under the influence of drugs, Ryan Lewis, DWAI, 2 months or wet and reckless. Lexington Bryant, wet and reckless, 3 month suspension, 920. Attempted murder for Zoe Ridenour, going to be 231 months in prison. Bernadine Cratch is wet and reckless, suspended 6 months, fine 980. Aggravated burglary for Whitney Hodges, sentenced to 76 months. Lindsay Bleacher, wet and reckless, 6 months, fine 5.25. Armed robbery for Aaron Paul, 8.5 years. Luke Smith, DUD is 5 months suspension, 855. Diego Mercado, wet and reckless, suspended for 6 months, a fine of 435. Alex Hall, wet and reckless, suspended for 3 months, 915. Dario Mihelchik, DUD, license is suspended 4 months, fined 840. Jim Balsta, wet and reckless, suspended 3 months, fined 635. And Cassandra Smith, wet and reckless, 6 months, fined 870. And that's the tale of those tapes. We'll go ahead and erase them now that we've done them. Did it at the beginning of the episode because I almost always forget to do it at the end. So we'll go ahead. We got a 4 o'clock patrol here, and we'll go ahead and get out on patrol, and we'll start here in Sandy Shores, and we'll patrol out towards 13 and head up maybe towards Paleto if there's time. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I have any ALPR on this. I don't think I do. I think I've tried to check that before, but I don't think I do. So I will check. No, I don't. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get out on patrol and see what we can do to help keep Paleto safer. We will go ahead and make sure we're on the right call-outs here.
10-4, 1, Adam, 20 is 10-8.
And as you just heard the lady say, we are 10-8 and available. So we'll go ahead and take a quick swing around Sandy Shores. And make sure everything's no one's having too much early fun. Can't pull people over for not using blinkers because it's almost never done. And even in this game, I've even ooh, a car alarm going off. Dispatch, I have a possible 504. We're going to try to catch up.
Copy that, 10-4.
Can't figure out exactly where it's coming from because the way the echo is happening. Dispatch, there's a possible 504 in the area. Keep me advised if there is any contact or anything.
Acknowledged.
That's frustrating. A very empty road of traffic. That's kind of uncommon for Joshua. We'll take Seaview up towards Grapeseed. Okay, both these cars know there's a cop behind them, apparently. Half the time I find myself needing to pass these people because they slow down to ridiculous speeds. Whoa! Crossed the double solid, scared the hell out of me. Okay, music is a little loud in that car if I'm hearing it. Okay. We'll go ahead and get him off to the side here. Dispatch 1AM20, can I get a 1028 on a Sultan 80 Young Sam Charles 308 occupied?
Suspect's license plate.
One time.
80 Young Sam Charles 308. A traffic violation. Proceed with caution.
Okay, so Daniel Evans is coming back valid with no warrants. His vehicle came back with no registration now. Dispatch 1AM20. I'm going to be out code 6 traffic stop Seaview Road, Grapeseed.
10-4, copy.
How you doing today, sir? Sergeant Bedford, Alameda County Sheriff's Department. Pulling you over today because back here turning on to Seaview, you crossed the double yellow and almost hit me. Any reason? Well, because you were doing things too fast if you almost hit me like that. Well, I also note your music is just a little bit loud. I could hear it when I was pulling up behind you. Okay, well, do you have your license, registration, proof of insurance, please?
Kiflam.
Daniel Evans. Okay, Daniel. So this is going to be an obvious case of distracted driving. So we're going to go ahead and we'll see if the information carried over first. Okay, so he's valid and none. No registration is what the Sultan came back, or expired registration. Okay, well, and nope, I'm not gonna bother. I will do it the other way. I'm not sure which way's faster, but okay. So gonna go ahead and be giving you some citations here today. First of all, your vehicle is currently has expired registration. You're gonna need to take care of that. Let's see here. It was operation, and it would be an improper turn. Crossing the center divide. Nope, that one. Okay. And yeah, they don't have one for that, so he'll luck out on this one. Unless I find one. No. Okay. Total fine here going to be $1,000 for these tickets. Go ahead and sign here. Signing's not an admission of guilt. It simply states that you acknowledge your court date and agree to show up if you don't take care of the courts prior to the date on the ticket. Court information is the same for each. If I were you, friendly piece of advice, turn down the radio, and it might help you pay attention better, because with the way your music is right now, you're no better than someone talking on the cell phone or texting. So go ahead and take care of that. Drive safe, and have a great rest of your day. So we'll go ahead and bring ourselves around here. We'll continue our way towards Grapeseed. Uh, 120 dispatch. Show me code 4 off the traffic stop and 10-8.
Acknowledged.
So, as we pass Officer Bedford's home from that one episode. Really fascinating stops these people are doing in Grapeseed. I just had to double check to make sure what he was doing. Why does it sound like his vehicle is, like, highly revving? Okay, he just took right off, too. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pace him and... Ooh. It's doing about 70 miles an hour, and that's a little too fast for this back road. So we're going to go ahead and pull him over. Okay, he did not really come to a complete stop there. We'll go ahead and get him off a little bit more here. Dispatch, can I get a 1028 on a Karen Sultan? It's going to be 08 Edward John 640 occupied
Suspect
2 times.
license plate 08 Edward John 640, no 1099.
Laura Vickery, valid, no warrants, cited 3 times, stopped twice. Okay. Dispatch, 1 Adam 20, going to be code 6 Union Road, westbound with that silver Sultan.
10-4, copy.
How you doing today, ma'am? Officer Bedford, Sheriff's Department. Pulling you over today because I was behind you and I paced you doing 70 miles per hour. Not only that, but you rolled to a stop sign as well. So, any reason for going so fast? And you are also revving, but that's beside the point. Anything to drink today? No? Okay. Do you have your license, registration, proof of insurance, please? Okay, sit tight for me, Laura. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and grab our breathalyzer, and we already pretty much know what's going to happen here. Okay, Laura, just give you this breathalyzer. Go ahead and blow into this tube for me. Okay, Laura, it is your right to refuse a breathalyzer, but you realize by refusal, you will, you're going to face an immediate arrest for the refusal. You could still be charged with DUI, and should you be found guilty, your jail sentence is longer. That being the case, do you still want to refuse? Okay, well, that is your decision. Go ahead and step out of the vehicle for me.
Hands up, cream pie, right now!
Okay, Laura, I need you to spin around for me. Put your hands behind your back, and you are being placed under arrest for breathalyzer refusal and DUI. Do you, follow me over this way. Do you have anything on you? Shouldn't drugs, weapons, knives, guns, anything that's going to poke me, stick me, hurt me in any way? Okay. Laura, let's go this way. Okay, Laura, go ahead and get into the vehicle, please. Watch your head getting in. Okay, so we'll go ahead and search the vehicle real quick and see what's going on. And, dispatch and needles. Dispatch, can you roll a 1051 in my location for that silver Sultan?
Acknowledged.
And dispatch, could you also roll a 1035 for prisoner transport?
Backup needed for a suspect placed under arrest in Grapeseed.
I'm 10-8.
Roger.
Good day.
Okay. So, Laura had the choice, and she chose the hard way. So we'll go ahead and secure down and move on. Uh, 120 dispatch. Show me code 4 off the traffic stop and 10-8.
Acknowledged.
Uh, 120 dispatch. I'm being flagged down for a disabled vehicle on O'Neill Way, Jode Lane.
Copy that, 10-4.
Okay. Go ahead and pop the engine, sir. Wow. Pop the hood, sir. We'll see what we can do. No, sorry, sir. Your car is dead. I'll go ahead and get a tow truck. You have a ride out of here? Oh, you just live right here at the farm? Okay. I'll go ahead and have it towed to the local shop, and you can pick it up there when it's finished. Dispatch, I need a 1051 to my location for this Primo.
Acknowledged.
O'Neill Way and Jode Lane.
Dispatch calling Unit 1, Adam 20. We have a traffic alert for a shootout.
Dispatch, that's a 10-4, 120. Show me responding code 2. Okay, so we have suspects wanted who are from a recent shootout with police. I'm going to come in code 2 because I'm going to come up right behind them
Attention
here.
Unit 1, Adam 20. Approach with caution.
They're following a bit too close, so I'm going to say tailgating and light them up. Okay. We're going to go ahead and see if we can't get them out of the dispatch. I'm going to be out code 6F with that silver vehicle.
10-4, copy.
I don't know why I just got out like that. Felony stop, come on. Driver of the vehicle, put your hands out the window, open the door from the outside, get out with your hands up. No sudden movements.
Hands up in the air, now!
Drop the weapon.
God damn it.
Okay. You,
Hey, dumbass.
out of the car.
Yeah, you.
You on the ground. On the ground. Okay, dispatch. I have one in custody. Show me 1015 with Jim Pickens.
Attention, this is dispatch. We are code 4.
Do you have
No
anything
further
on
units
you,
required.
Okay. You, come this way. Go ahead and get in the car for me, Jim. And this guy is going for obstruction of justice. You came around that corner and did the most stupidest thing you can in that situation there, Frank. You have anything on you shouldn't? Drugs, weapons, knives, guns, anything that'll poke me, stick me, hurt me? You're being placed under arrest for obstruction of justice. And assault on an officer. Go ahead and get in the car. Yeah, I believe it on all fronts on that one. Dispatch, roll me a 1051 for a white Sultan, sorry.
Acknowledged.
An IED and a crack pipe.
Cocksucker.
Dispatch, can I get another 1051 for another 9F?
Acknowledged.
.120 dispatch. Show me code 4 off the traffic stop and 1015 with 2 in custody.
10-4, copy.
Okay. Okay, so that will go ahead and do it for us here today for another episode of Cops in the LSPDFR Matrix. As always, go ahead, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you'll be alerted to every new episode, live stream. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook at CHP Officer 20 or contact us at Twitter at ACS77043. or visit our website at chpofficer20.info. Also, don't forget our Twitch channel at ACS CSW 77043. As always, I always have a lot of fun making these. Don't forget to share this on your social media preference. Come back, let me know you did, and I'll give you a thanks and thumbs up because I really appreciate it. Other than that, as always, I love bringing these. I always have a lot of fun making them, and I can only hope you have as much fun as I. Now that we're well past that 50 mark, I want to thank you for sticking around with me for so long, and can't wait to the next episode of the next patrol. But until then, as always, 120 to dispatch. I'm code 4, 10-7. Show me 10-10.
10-4, copy.